I think the assumption, Pat, might be that Lovell has to come out early and at least hurt Kenny Norton enough to keep him off, because Norton's bigger and he's going to lay all over him.
His track record, that of Lovell, has been strength early. He's knocked out 9 of his opponents in the first round. He's won 5 in a row. Perhaps you don't know too much about him, but he is highly respected around California and, of course, in Argentina.
Kenny Norton happens to have the distinction of going 500 against Muhammad Ali, the champion of the world. We know Muhammad's watching right now somewhere back in Pennsylvania. This young man won 1 and lost 1. Here we go.
All right. Norton on the right, Lovell circling on the left.
My God,
Norton being very careful early because of that reputation of Lovell.
He's got a sneaky right hand. That's what we're going to look for early. That comes right over the top.
And big, wide shoulders.
I'll tell you, Norton's a lot bigger than he used to be, though. He is really a bona fide 220. 27 knockouts by Kenny Norton on your right. Well, if you look at the two together, it doesn't look like they're near the same weight, and of course they really aren't, but physically they're worlds apart, aren't they?
Norton's about 12 pounds heavier.
Pretty good left hand that's shot out there by Pedro.
Quick hands.
Style of Kenny Norton's is what gave Muhammad Ali so much trouble. He's sort of up and down, herky-jerky, hobby horse right into you all the time. It's not easy. Pretty good right-hand lead by Pedro Lovell. Got over the top. Jab by Norton. Ooh, good right hand by Norton. Can Pedro Lovell take it, Pat? That's what we're going to find out today, because Norton will stay there long enough to really deliver a lot.
His record is 18-1-1.
Pretty good combinations by Pedro. Now he's backed out of there. That was a good body hook by Kenny Norton.
Less than a minute now in round number 1.
Kenny has that defensive sort of right hand thrown under his chin. You can't hit him with the right hand. It looks like over the top. Ooh, 2 good jabs.
Norton is quick. 30 seconds. Round 1.
Supposed to go 12. I doubt that.
Norton, a 4-1 favorite. He got tagged.
Good right hand by Pedro. Good jab. He does have quick hands.
Olympic champion here in the United States, representing Argentina back in 1932. So he's got a great boxing background.
You son of a gun. Where'd you come up with that one?
He told me yesterday.
Ooh, 2 good jabs and followed by that right by Norton.
There is, of course, a possibility that Lovell might have been distracted before the fight. There was a dispute between his manager and the promoter of this fight, so he had a lot of other things on his mind. Whether it bothered him or not, we'll just have to wait and see.
That's one of the ways to break concentration. Good uppercut by Norton. Around pretty well. He's got to do this a long time, though. And Kenny keeps, notice how he just inches forward. And he is a brute upstairs. He is strong.
Norton's been pressing right from the start. Lovell not circling as much as he did in round 1.
Both fighters very positive. Kenny Norton extremely positive, not only about this fight, but about Muhammad Ali, if he can get with him.
Norton's 30, Lovell is 29.
Ooh, good hook coming out of that crouch by Lovell. was blocked.
Halfway through round 2.
Norton doesn't seem to be jabbing as much as he normally does. He usually has a pretty stiff jab. There he's trying it a little bit. Pedro can't stay too close to him. Now, most people think he's got to move, and as we said, use the quick slipping right hand. And there, good left hand again by Pedro.
A minute left. Round 2. Lovell with his back to the ropes now. Got to get out of there.
Oh, yes. Neutral corner on the far side of the ring. Combination. Misses with the uppercut. That could have ended it right there if Kenny Norton had landed that one.
Norton got tagged. 30 seconds left, round 2.
They have no common foes, and they both are on the West Coast, which really surprised me. Good right hand by Pedro Lovell. Boy, he's standing still a lot, though, Pat, right now. Norton has not opened up much on offense.
Ken Norton in the blue trunks on the right. Pedro Lovell of Argentina on the left. And now facing you.
Norton is picking up the tempo right now. He's beginning to press closely now. He's got to get Lovell to move a little bit. Lovell wants to seem to stay in the middle of the ring, and that's going to be dangerous against Kenny Norton. One thing about Norton, he does not overextend himself early and get himself hurt. He will find out what his man can really.
Business right now.
Jab for jab.
Tom, we'd hope to have Muhammad Ali joining us with commentary on this fight. But problems arose there, too.
Ali doesn't like Kenny Norton any way that you possibly can bring the two together.
Norton feels the same way.
Has been walking through casinos and watching people gamble, and here he is, the biggest gamble of his life, I'll tell you that. 29 years of it.
Odds against him established at 4-1.
Instead, he's still a lot. Norton would like to get him back up against the ropes, or perhaps in that corner. 1 minute and 30 left here in round 3. Pat, you ever do any fighting yourself?
A little bit, Golden Glove style.
Must have been a winner. You don't look too bad.
A long time ago. A long time to get well.
I tell you, Pedro Lovell's a pretty cool guy, though. He's not a bad counterpuncher.
He's fighting with a hairpiece on. You got to be pretty cool to do that.
You mean that's not the real Pedro Lovell we see in there?
Not all of it. A minute left, round 3.
Kenny Norton just acknowledged Slayton, his trainer in the corner, about some kind of a move here in the last few seconds of round 3. Good right hand by Norton.
Sneaky.
Good left hand by Norton, too. Good hook. Hook and a jab coming out of it by Pedro Lovell. Good right hand. Right hand over that stiff jab. Now he moves inside on Norton.
Less than 30 seconds left in the round.
Slipped it a little bit and threw a hook.
Norton warned there by the referee, Ferd Hernandez, for hitting with the back of the glove. Less than 10 seconds in the round now.
A good hook coming off the right hand at the end of round 3.
Pedro Lovell for round 4.
Look out for the right hand now. He is moving right toward Norton's right hand side. Cat and mouse time right now. That was a quick hook out of that Lovell.
Norton talking to him a little bit now.
I guess it's best not to answer when you're in that situation.
Just turn sideways like he's doing.
Whatever you say will be held against you, right?
And soon. Missed. 2 minutes left. Round 4.
Lovell's first sparring session with Oscar Bonavina, a big heavyweight, so he's been in with people that do lay on you and try to tire you. Right above us now.
Norton coming after him a little bit now.
Going after perhaps a little bit of a soft underbelly. Ooh, left and right by Norton.
Left to the head now. Minute and a half left.
Ooh, the right hand by Norton. 2 right hands with the left in between. Lovell's hands are really slowed down suddenly. Ooh, the hook almost knocks him down right above us. Norton wants to do it right now. No starts left in some of those punches now. Look at Norton working the combinations.
A minute left in the round.
Left and right. Another left and right. Kenny Norton is really going to work.
And Lovell is really hurt.
Well, that Norton is really hit me with the hooks and a right that hits on top of the head, and Pedro's in trouble and staggering back across in front of us.
30 seconds left in the round now. Lovell's left eye is cut. Back in the corner again.
2 good hooks by Lovell as he tries to get out of here, but he's got to move the feet.
Left eye is badly swollen now.
Another hook by Norton. Didn't have too much on that one.
Less than 10 seconds now left in the round. Norton misses with a right.
Doesn't miss with that hook or that one. Norton's in control. Here we go.
Round 5. Round 4 was a great round for Norton.
Not the best defense against Kenny Norton, I think, is to be very offensive and try to throw as much as you can.
That's what Lovell's doing right now, pressing it a little bit more than he has been.
He lands a pretty good right hand, the Pedro Lovell. Ooh. Notice that Norton doesn't always close the glove, Pat. Sometimes he hits you with an open glove, and that's not like somebody really digging you, like the great Ali right hand or Joe Frazier's left hand. By the way, that's the only person Kenny Norton claims he will never find is Joe Frazier.
Why?
2 good of friends started him out and says he and Joe will always be friends and never in the ring together or against one another.
2 minutes left now in round 5.
Look at the arms on Kenny Norton. Look at the arms on Kenny Norton in the chest. Mandingo he is.
He looks like a weightlifter, but he's never touched one, he said.
Uppercuts from down beneath. Pedro Lovell's in a lot of trouble in his own corner, trying to come back out now. The mouthpiece is out, and that's the only one the fighter can use.
Bird Hernandez put him back in his corner. That's it.
And the 3 knockdown rule was even way for this fight, and we never even really got a knockdown.
Lovell can still hardly stand in the ring. The winner is Ken Norton. And Tommy Brookshire headed up in the ring right now to be talking with Ken Norton. As Kenny went true to form. Got things just about his way after Lovell looked particularly strong in the first 2 rounds. Then Norton took command. And that's his right hand, and now his left hand extended.
今日が最期第一戦であります。対戦